Okay, folks. Ah, the epilogue for this year's Lantern Rite will be the next video. Today we're going to be interacting with some characters for Lantern Rite, of course. I have a list of map locations where characters are kind of hanging out. And if we don't talk to them during Lantern Rite, we won't get the wonderful little scenes that might occur. But before we do that, we're going to take a look through our characters, our Liyue characters that are on offer right now, and see which ones would benefit the most from claiming them in the Lantern Rite. We're trying not to do Gaming just for the fact that Gaming is on offer right now on the event wishes. But let's take a look. All our Liyue characters. The 4 stars are the ones. Let's take a look first at Beto. And her constellation, which we have completed. So we're not claiming Beto. Let's see. The next is Xingyan. Who we have complete, so we're not claiming Xingyan. I believe we have her complete as well. Yes. So we're not claiming her. Complete. Not claiming him. Chongyun. Let's check her. We could do that. Yao Yao could be a good one. I keep backing out. Yao Yao could be a good one. He's done, not claiming him. I think I've got her already. Yes. Could be Ningguang. Okay, we've got a decision to make now. It's either going to be on Ningguang or Yao Yao. You know what? Let's just do Gaming. Yeah. He's the new character. He'll take priority right now. Go ahead and do it. I mean, both of them are great, but he's the new character, and I've got a lot more off of them. Plus, his fighting style is a little more in line with what I'm used to. Where with Zhongli, I have all I need with Geo right now. She's a healer, but yeah, I prefer the. Let's do it. Here we go, folks. Got it. Now, I will now do the dailies. Right after we update him. To the Adventurers Guild first.
Error. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
What's that? That's fine. Watatsumi? None. There's one there. Aha! Let's go over here. Get that one going. We are going to do 2 boss fights today, because that's what's left on the battle pass. Is 2 more boss fights. And there's already a boat out, so we'll take that one. Now that that one's done, we're gonna swap over to Zhongli's squad, mainly because there is a pivotal spot that I want him to touch up on.
Into the wind.
After we're done with the dailies, though.
Solidify! Stabilize! Order guide you! Gather! Stabilize!
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds come.
I am but up here for a moment. Not mind me. It's the fertilizer again. Crushed leaves, water, mix. I know this one like the back of my hand. Go collect.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for completing today's commissions.
Now, couple of boss fights. Let's go to Liyue. Before the boss fights, there is a spot that I marked. Right there. It has a puzzle that Zhongli is best to try out. More treasure. More treasure, a happy Paimon. Oh, wrong way. Right about here.
Gather!
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Let's go over here. Now, here we will change our... We'll heal and change our party slightly. There. This should work. Hey, there he is.
I will have order.
Hup, get. All hail!
Stabilize.
The wind knows me.
You. Hup, hit.
One with nature.
Try not to enjoy this.
Solidify.
Into the wind.
No touching!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Gather! This is order.
Okay. As for the second boss fight, oh, wait a minute. There's a spot right there I need to take a look at. There it is.
Stabilize! Gather!
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Another. I got
One
carried.
with nature.
Picked the wrong test subject. Want a taste of my hammer?
Solidify!
The wind knows me.
Thanks for the chest, fellas.
Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
As I was saying, the other boss will... Well, I can get rid of this now. The other boss will fight. Let's see, since we've got this team going, let's go fight the Oceanid.
assassin from our homeland,
Let's go,
or a fool
Redea.
who trespasses upon the waters of Chinsa. Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your punishment. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Greeting.
Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless. The power of water is its ability to take any shape. One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors.
You're in for a little shock.
Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold. The power of water is its ability to take any shape. As long as rain falls and rivers flow, water will exist forever.
Let's check battle pass. There's that. Now, 15 domain challenges. Well, we'll do a domain challenge. In Fontaine. Fontaine domain challenge. Right here. But we have to tweak our team and get our usual group together with Zhongli. Once we do that, which, let's see how many times can we do it. So we can do this 4 times. That's how many times we'll do it right today. And then we'll go to Liyue Harbor to meet up with our friends for Lantern Rite.
Where do you want to go next?
Solidify!
One with nature, as one with wind and cloud. Can't see?
Stabilize!
The wind knows me.
This is order.
Into the wind.
That's one. This is the second.
Solidify.
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds call. One with the forest.
I will have order.
Into the wind.
There we go. There's one.
Stabilize.
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud. And shroud. Let's nip that in the bud.
You're dead meat!
Okay, prepare yourself for one more go.
Gather.
The wind knows me. Can't see?
This is order.
Into the wind. I hear everything.
Buckle up!
Clouds high. The birds call.
I beseech thee, O tree of knowledge, give me your wares. Not a lot. But that did use up some resin, which means battle pass, please. Now it's 7 and 7. Which could mean that if we played our cards right, not entirely. But that makes 10 on that one. Let's see. Putting in attributes here.
Some of these adeptal arts one has not employed in many years.
Okay. Okay, we need 2 red shards. Not difficult to get. And I did say we were going back to Liyue Harbor. So here we go. Two red shards. Good enough to get that one. But how about we... Red shards coming right up. There he is. Right there. That makes 8. 10 and 8. Well, there might be some other characters. I can bounce up. What's he got? Yeah. But let's save that. Because there is another one I might be able to do. Where's our little bunny friend? Well, she's down there. There she is. Well, kitty friend.
It's quite difficult to conceal one's identity.
Mainly just looking down here at the Ascension to see if maybe somebody has their materials. This means there'd be a little red dot here. Oh well. Let me break out my little map locations. Okay. Well, first, let's bring the Traveler back. Let's go greet our friends for Lantern Rite. Location 1. See who we run into. Charlotte.
Oh, Lantern Rite was simply amazing. I'm not sure I'll be able to sleep tonight. Oh, that? Yeah, interesting story. It was invented by a guy from Fontaine. His name is Ildison. He's always tinkering away at some mechanism or another. He's even asked the Steambird to write about his inventions on more than one occasion. I believe I have a direct quote from him about this particular one. Yes, here it is. The device is powered entirely by mechanical components without the need for any additional energy source. Basically, it's a manually operated cranking device. How high it can fly entirely depends on how much force you can exert. Combining this invention with a kite. What a great idea, right? Oh, my conversation with Mr. Ip went really well. I've already sent the first draft of my article back to the Steambird. It's a piece that contains all the pertinent information while also telling a story. I'm quite proud of it. Oh, that reminds me. I should thank everyone who made this possible for me. Especially that spirited lady with those peculiar turns of phrase. Miss Shenyun was her name, right? It was all thanks to your connections and creativity. I would have never thought I'd be able to bring such a special gift back to Fontaine with me. This was my first time experiencing a foreign holiday in person. It was so exciting! The festive atmosphere, the contagious holiday spirit, the profound, storied cultural traditions steeped in symbolism. Oh, I almost forgot. Kuching even gave me a kite with a poem on it that she wrote herself. It goes, "Dreams are like paper kites. With them do our hopes take flight. Sailing high above the clouds, they yearn for something more profound. Yet try we may and try we might. A deeper truth waits in plain sight. Though we hang our hopes in skies abound, many joys lie on the ground." I want to include this poem in my special feature on Lantern Rite. I'm sure a lot of people will love it. Yep, and happy Lantern Rite to you.
I know usually up here.
One with nature.
Aha!
Our kite is so high up. Thank you for inviting me, Yao Yao. I am having a lot of fun.
I'm glad. If you want, we can go fly kites some other time too. The fun doesn't have to end today.
Really?
How about we do it during the day next time? That way, we can see the design better. When it flies super high up, it will look exactly like a real finch.
Okay. Can I take this kite to bed with me?
But of course.
Let's see. There's a couple over by the other side of the town. Let's warp over there because... One over here. Aha, here we go.
I don't get it.
Is something wrong, Shenhe? Tell me. Perhaps I can help.
The color black doesn't get dirty easily, so I thought this outfit would be acceptable to wear to work. But Xiangling told me it was inappropriate. But inappropriate? How?
She probably just meant the outfit isn't suitable for that particular environment and occasion. But for a festival gathering with friends, a nighttime stroll, or an important banquet, your outfit is more than appropriate, Shenhe.
So you're saying it's only something I should wear in front of important people?
I suppose that's another way to think of it.
One may have won the kite-flying competition, Yuheng, but this prize should truly be reserved for another.
You need not be so humble, Honored Adeptus. Among all the kites, yours was quite literally a cut above the rest. Please accept this prize. You deserve it. Besides, I'm quite certain we owe a fair share of the success of this year's Lantern Rite to you.
If you insist, then one can hardly continue to refuse. However, there is another matter with which one would ask your assistance.
Of course.
One would be much obliged if you could distribute this case of Sunglow tea among the Millilith on duty. The security of the festivities rests entirely on their shoulders, after all. One presumes they could always benefit from something to invigorate their spirits.
Cloud Retainer is so thoughtful and attentive to others' needs. I would expect nothing less of an esteemed adeptus such as herself. Understood. I'll get on that right away.
A fortuitous result indeed. One's tea surplus has hitherto resolved itself.
Adventurer, think you can last a round against me?
Okay, let's check. I've got another map here. These two aren't far from each other.
Adventurer!
They'd be right over here. So I guess I'll go back here. Couple of Fatui. Interesting.
Given your present countenance, one presumes you are missing some old friends again.
One cannot help but be reminded of them.
Pray speak. Unburden yourself of these sentiments.
One simply wishes Menogius were alive to witness such peace alongside us. He was so skilled in matters of craftsmanship. Kite-making would scarcely prove to be a test of his capabilities. Were he yet amongst the living, he could have opened a kite stall One is certain it would have been an establishment rich not only in profit, but also esteem. And if, as in the past, he were unable to involve himself in matters of the mortal realm, we could sell the kites in his stead. When we finished, we could bring him back wine and partake in drink and good company.
Mooncarver, those are now but fond moments in our memories.
Indeed. The dead are gone, so, as the representatives of the living, let us take in the sights for a bit longer, if just for his sake.
Why did it aim me over here at these Fatui characters? I don't understand that one.
Do you want to make a cut together?
Together, we can give it a try.
Okay. This one should be not here, but up above. I guess the easiest way to get up there would be this way. Aha!
So, you're still a big fan of winter melon cake then?
Huh? Oh, I guess you heard everything Paimon was saying, huh?
Of course. She was talking about you. As your father, how could I not listen? Remember back when you were a kid, and you would sit on my shoulders to watch the Wushu dance. On our way back home, you would beg me to buy you some winter melon cake. We would only buy 2 at a time, but before long, we tried the winter melon cake from every vendor that street had to offer. There was also that one time you used your pocket money to treat me. Do you still remember?
Yeah, I remember.
That was the best winter melon cake I ever had.
Let's go back sometime. The shop's still there, and I remember the way. My treat, just like before.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Okay, there's one more location, I think. Here, maybe? I think that's the spot the map said. I thought it was. Yes. It's over here, I think. Yeah.
Traveler. Being in the city isn't the only way for me to appreciate the lights and beauty of Lantern Rite. Look. Liyue Harbor lies just beyond this mountain. As long as I stand at this vantage point, I may freely behold the sights of all the kites slowly ascending into the sky. For me, that is enough. I invited you here because there is something I would like to do. I want to release a shell lantern, and I'd like you to be there for it. Yes. I apologize for its crude appearance. I have little skill in that regard. You are very kind, as usual. All right. It's time.
Let's leave him to it, adventurers. I will catch y'all next time for the epilogue of this year's Lantern Rite. I'll see you then.